Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Yongary figure from Titanic Creations. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks fantastic, and while I have not seen this movie just yet, it is on my list, but there's clearly a lot of love and attention that went into it, and I love when that shows. I love companies like this that just kind of like find a passion, just go for it, and I would say mission accomplished here. Like all the pictures I've seen of Yongary, this matches up pretty much exactly. I mean, the big, giant eye with the brown iris, the kind of off-white of the white of the eye, the texture detail going on just for the scales themselves. Just beautiful work all around. Not only that, the coloring, that kind of like off green, kind of an olive drab, but a little bit darker than that. And then we get kind of brown coming in here for the dorsal fins. Get a little bit of the spikes here on the end, very ankylosaurus. Then kind of the feet, we get the nails painted in very nicely. Again, that kind of like off-white, and then with a little bit of brown here, just by the cuticles, works really well. That brown comes again here for the underbelly as well. And yeah, really nice and cleanly painted as well. I mean, I cannot stress how well that is done. The inside of the mouth, we get that nice bright red. I mean, that's a very 60s color of red, especially for kaiju suits, I think. And really kind of love to see that being brought in here. Again, the hand claws, the same as the feet. And yeah, just some really, really cool stuff all around here. Proportions look exactly as they should. Just a beautiful figure. We get an absolutely insane number of accessories here, so let's jump right in. And we're gonna start with the ones that go directly with Yongary itself. So this horn is removable, and this one is actually separate in the package. As you can see, there's just a particular shape to the peg, so you know exactly how it goes in, though it's kind of obvious anyway. So we got that, and then right out of the package, you actually get a second horn cast very much the same way, but then you get this nice translucent laser beam effect. So you can see it kind of starts with the kind of impact point, or not impact point, but the origin, and that comes in this nice translucent orange into kind of a lighter yellow, almost to a white here at the end. So beautifully done there. There's also some kind of gumminess to it, so you don't have to worry about it just like automatically breaking. I wouldn't test it, but you know, it does have some give. Then we get a flame effect. And this is another just beautifully translucent plastic, no bubbles or anything. Nice deep orange here, kind of goes into more of a yellow, and then lighter yellow here at the top. We can get a touch of red here at the beginning. You can see that there is a peg there, and that is because this goes directly into the mouth of the figure. So you can see the port there. It fits very, very nicely and snug. So there's that. Then go on to the other bigger things. So we get Sungyamun Gate, and this is done beautifully. Definitely a striking piece, very bright green here. I mean, not realistic, but definitely looks like a miniature that would be used in a kaiju movie. Just kind of awesome. This nice gold detail on the front as well. A little bit of green, it's obviously gray base. Just beautifully done. It's also sculpted and painted all the way at the back, which I think is a very, very nice touch. You can see that it's kind of flat here, kind of a half circle shape, so it's kind of easy to have against something. So yeah, very, very nice piece. Really love this. Then we get to the other big pieces. So we get 3 different oil tanks. These are just cast in this silver plastic. We get the kind of logo here on the front, touch of red, and tops do come off. So I don't know, you could store pretty much anything in there. Kind of nice. Then we get the stairs coming up the side, so really cool addition. Then final piece of kind of scenery, I guess, is we do get a collapsible bridge. So we get 3 supports. So as you can see here, just kind of some masonry sort of look to it. They have kind of almost, not rubbery, but it's a softer plastic, which is very, very nice to touch. I see the top there. You got 3 of those, which will support 2 different bridge pieces. So again, we get this nice bright silver, kind of a gray base there. And yeah, these just kind of rest on top of those 3 supports. Then we get into some vehicles. So we get 3 different tanks, or not 3 different tanks, we get 3 tanks, all the same sculpt, but sculpted very nicely. Just a touch of white paint there for the star. Everything else just cast in that green plastic. This does not turn at all, just kind of as it is. That's all it needs to be. Then we get 3 separate fighter jets, just cast in that gray plastic. A little touch of red, get the white for the windshield there, and then a hole in the bottom, which we'll get to the reason for that in a second. We get a helicopter, as you can see, once again, cast in that same gray plastic. A couple touches of red there on the side. This, once again, this does not turn, and we get a hole there. And that is for these wires. So we get 3 just black wires, metal inside, so bendy, can go anywhere you want them to. And those can plug into the final piece, which is this base. And as you can see, it just kind of looks like a street. We got 4 holes there, and that's what the wires would go into, so you can have those kind of flying in different directions. And yeah, just really nice overall. So similar to what we saw with Pulgasari for the base. So this is the base for the vehicles. So yeah, that will do it for accessories. Articulation here is definitely decent. It does have its quirks, and we'll get into that, but you know, no freestanding kicks. That was just not the range, so we're not getting any of that. I couldn't even fudge that here, but that's like never a deal breaker. Just again, especially with a character like this. I mean, I think it fits the range of the suit, and that's what matters here. So for the head, we do have an articulated jaw, so we can open up that much, so we can roar or have the fire piece in there. Shuts all the way. We do get a ball joint here at the head, so we can look up about that far. The joints are a little loose here in places. The jaw in particular seems to be a little loose. I can look down about that far. So get about that. Oh, I'm just going to do that so I don't lose that. We get some tilt and rotation there as well. We get a ball joint here at the bottom of the neck, which isn't going to give us a ton of range. We are running into the sculpt, but as you can see, come up about that far, down about that far. Adds a tiny bit to the tilt. We get a little bit added to the rotation as well, so you do get some range. The arms are actually really nice, come out into pretty much full T. We get rotation there, single jointed elbows, which can come completely out or come to just about 90. Then we get a swivel hinge swivel, or yeah, swivel hinge swivel here at the wrist. So you can go anywhere we want with those. Those are nice, and pretty good tensity going on there, so you can go wherever you want. We do have a ball joint here at the diaphragm. However, again, we are running into that sculpt, so it kind of moves a little bit, but nothing crazy. Get a little bit of rotation, basically. That's about it. Not too much in the up and down. So as you can see there, our hips are on ball joints. Just coming out that far, which isn't too bad. Coming in all the way. We get rotation, so you can come pretty much about that far back before really running into the body. Front kick, go all the way up, which is kind of nice. Then we get single jointed knees, so we are going to come in. You got to figure out where the hinge is. That's one of the quirks that I was talking about before. So okay, now I found the hinge, so I can come in about that far, and you can completely straighten out. We get rotation there as well. The ankles, I think, is where the most weirdness comes in, and as you can see, I actually have the hinge kind of to the side here now, so I got some rocker action going on. But obviously it swivels at the ankle. It also swivels at the foot, but the foot is a little bit harder to get where you want it to go. There we go. All right, so you got to kind of find a way to hold it in place. That'll allow us to point the tiniest bit, some insanely good forward though. And then again, you can kind of twist the foot, and then that'll give you the rocker. Finally, we get to the tail. Ball joint, 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 ball joint. Has lost all meaning to me, so you can come up that far, though we are going to kind of fall down a little bit. Can almost fully straighten out, which I think is really, really nice. Obviously, all of those rotate as well. That allows for some really nice curves. So yeah, really, really nice tail, kind of fun. So yeah, like that. And that will do it for articulation. Getting good size comparisons, here he is with some other kaiju. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with yours truly in human form in both 1/18 and 1/12 scale. So my final thoughts on the Yongary figure from Titanic Creations is that this figure absolutely rules. Titanic Creations is one of those companies that just, you can feel all the love that they put into these figures, and you know, this is my second from them, and I love it. I just fully support what they're doing. I love what their ideas and what they're trying to accomplish with a lot of these figures. Their original creation has unfortunately been postponed due to the whole tariff bullshit. So there's that. But you know, hopefully we do get to see that, because I mean, hell, for this figure, even if Yongary doesn't particularly appeal to you, I think it's worth it for the accessories alone. Just the oil tanks and the gate and all of that. Just there's so much good stuff going on here. So yeah, certainly if you're just a kaiju fan, if you like Yongary in particular, like, you know, this is the articulated Yongary figure out there. So fully recommend it. Again, just really love what Titanic Creations is doing here, and I really hope that they continue to do it, because there's so much good stuff here, and clearly they're going to do more. So yeah, this is still available on their website. I'll have that link in the description below so you can pick this up if you are interested. That being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining, and if that's the case, I hope to see you back here, because I do reviews every week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, just come on back. Let's talk about some really nice toys and escape this world for a while. But really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. Hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.